In a tall glass tower, among endless offices and buzzing corridors filled with business chatter, the director of a well-known company sat in his chair, buried under a mountain of papers. The day had been especially difficult. Meetings followed one after another, numbers in the reports didn't add up, and to top it all off, a new contract landed on his desk. It promised enormous profit. Everything looked too perfect, too polished, and that was exactly what troubled him. Outside, the city roared with its usual rhythm. Inside the quiet office, the door opened softly. A cleaning lady stepped in with a cloth and a bucket. With her was her little daughter, whom she sometimes brought along for the evening shifts, so the girl wouldn't stay home alone. The child loved these visits. She could sit in the big leather chairs, look out through the enormous windows, and sometimes even pick up the shiny phone on the director's desk, pretending to be the important boss herself. While her mother dusted the shelves, the girl climbed into the huge chair behind the desk. Smiling, she pulled on a pair of bright yellow cleaning gloves, as if they were part of her serious business costume. She stared at the scattered papers with unusual focus, as if trying to make sense of them. Suddenly, the phone rang sharply. Without hesitation, the girl picked it up. On the other end, a man's voice barked out urgently. He insisted the contract had to be signed immediately and a copy sent without delay. The girl didn't understand what the call was about, but instead of agreeing, she began asking simple, innocent questions. Why so urgent? What happens if tomorrow? And who are you anyway? At first, the caller tried to ignore her childlike curiosity, but little by little, losing patience, he revealed things he absolutely shouldn't have. He muttered about fake data and fabricated numbers. Across the desk, the director froze. He had been listening the whole time. A chill ran down his spine. He grabbed the contract again and reread it, this time with fresh eyes. And there it was, vague wording, forged signatures, calculations designed to funnel money away into nowhere. What had seemed like a golden opportunity was, in fact, a trap. The girl, without even realizing it, had pulled the truth into the light. She gently placed the phone back on the receiver and looked proudly at the director, convinced she had helped in a very grown-up way. The man, usually calm and reserved, now sat with his face in his hands. He could hardly believe it. His company had been saved by pure chance, and by the small, honest voice that spoke up at just the right moment. The next day, the director gathered the entire staff. He told them the story of how a child's simple questions had prevented disaster. The little girl was called to the front. She was given a small gift and a diploma that read, "For courage and attentiveness." The hall filled with applause. Her mother, standing at the back, could not hold back her tears. From that day on, people in the company joked, "The best auditor is a child's honest question." And the girl in the yellow gloves became a tiny heroine of the great office, her story told to every new employee who walked through those glass doors. And that, my friends, is the incredible story. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. There are many more inspiring stories ahead.